It seems like we're headed in for a mildly positive start actually. About a 0.5% uptick is what was indicative in the pre-open rates itself. And that's exactly how we've started off. 0.5% higher, 21,800 now for the Nifty spot. And the futures are already inching higher towards that 22,000 mark. But very quickly, what is Paytm up to? Let's bring up that stock. That's been the most news-based, and that's where you've got a queue of sellers really down again 20%. 487 is where that stock is right now. So it's been opening at lower circuits itself for the last 2 consecutive sessions. What are some of the other names up to? There were a lot of earnings reactions. Let's start off then with IHCL and what that stock has been doing right now in trade. I can see some positive ticks coming in, 500 plus levels, 3% higher for IHCL as we speak right now. There's Abbott also, good numbers coming in there, EBITDA jump up of over 24%, margins have expanded to 27%. Abbott is the other one which will come up for you on your screens. MGL, which is looking to acquire that 100% stake in Unison Enviro for 562 odd crore rupees. That's the other stock which is in focus. If you can just bring up Abbott as well for you. Good numbers from Aminda Corp, GMM Fodler. Remember, these are very high HNI concentrated stocks. And of course, you know, Motown has come out with a healthy report card so far for January. You saw that big bump up on Maruti yesterday. Hero MotoCorp, the Jan sales have come in higher, 21.6%. For TVS Motors, an uptick of 23%. Exports as well have seen an uptick of 22%. So most of these auto stocks are seeing a follow-through come by from yesterday's price action. That's not quite the case for Eicher Motors though. Royal Enfield sales have been down 2%. Emphasis, weak numbers there. The constant currency revenue growth is below the street estimates. Margins as well have seen a slip come by. Bata as well, poor performance there. Indus Tower, wherein there has been that sizable block deal. KKR, CPP have both been sellers. Sonata Software, City Union Bank, they've all had a weak earnings report. Actually, you can see that play out on the Ajay, anything in specific that you're spotting?
Well, the shoe bite in Bata has been quite surprising actually. One would have thought that the numbers would start improving. Pull up Adani Ports. Adani Port came out with a number which appeared to be a slight on the weaker side to the brokerage community in general, but many are missing out that their margins are actually heading above the 90% mark. Adani Ports is up by almost 4%. PB Fintech will also come up on your screen. Very important one. Yesterday, one of the most markiest names in the entire emerging market basket has been a big buyer in. Capital International was a big buyer in PP Fintech. The stock is lower, but we'll keep that on your radar. Let's also get you some opening trades. The first trade which is coming on Nuresh and Kunal's screen. Kunal, let's start with you.
So that will be a buy on L&T Finance. That's a stock which has shown signs of recovery above 170 levels. So would look to trade the stock at the open.
Right, Nuresh, what's the first trade that you're punching in?
So that would be a buy on Naukri InfoEdge, which is testing that support at 4,900, 5,000. We've seen good momentum across the new age space. So this could be the one which could be next.